Hello, my name is Vicky. Welcome to my channel, Viking Sunshine. Today we're going to be working into some back bends. It's a 15-minute practice to strengthen into the lower back and open up your shoulders and your chest. So without further ado, we're going to move onto tabletop position, stacking the knees underneath the hips, hands underneath the shoulders. Just to start with some cat and cow to warm up the spine. So you're going to inhale, round the shoulders back and down the body, lift the chin, lift the tailbone. Exhale, round the spine for cat. Inhale, coming into cow. Following the breath, allowing the ribcage to expand. Exhale, round the spine for cat. So you really want to feel the skin of your back broadening. Spread the fingers nice and wide. Inhale, cow. And exhale for cat. Neutralizing your spine, stacking the left hand, make sure it's stacked underneath the left shoulder. Inhale, reach the right arm up, roll out the wrist. And coming to thread the needle, take the right arm underneath the left armpit, extend the left arm long, right ear comes down towards the ground. So make sure you press the top of your left hand into the mat. Keeping the hips stacked above the knees. If you want, you can take the left hand behind you, coming into a bind. And maybe you just rest the hand on your lower back. Maybe you take it all the way around and grabbing onto a piece of clothing or the inner right thigh. If you want a bit more, you can extend that left leg long, coming onto the toes for a little bit of extra challenge. And if you want, you can even lift the left leg up off the ground. Feeling that deep stretch in the shoulders and activating into the glutes. Then drop the left knee down if you've raised the left leg. Take the left hand underneath the left shoulder. Inhale, reach the right hand up towards the ceiling as you inhale. And then take it back as you exhale and down. One more nice big rounding of the shoulder. Inhale up. And exhale back and down. Other side, stack the right hand underneath the right shoulder. Inhale, left arm comes up. Roll out the left wrist. And exhale, thread the needle, left hand underneath right armpit, left ear down towards the ground. Extend the right arm long. Left hand down. In the shoulder girdle, down the arm. And if you want, you can take that right hand behind you, bending at the elbow. Planting the right hand on your back or taking it all the way around, grabbing onto a piece of clothing or the inner thigh. And draw that right shoulder away from your ear. And if you want, you can extend that right leg back, coming onto the toes. Maybe you stay here, or maybe you lift the leg. Draw the navel in, flex the foot down, engage into the glutes and the right quad. And then when you're ready, bring that right leg down. Return the right hand, so stack it underneath the shoulder. Press up, inhale. Exhale, take it back and down. And then forward and up. Exhale, take it down. And plant the hand down. Coming into puppy's pose now. Taking the hands and start to walk the hands forward. Leading with the chest. Keeping the hips stacked above the knees and drawing the forehead down towards the ground. Reaching the arms in front of you, spreading the fingers wide. Long, deep breaths. If you want to take it further, you can start to draw the chest down, lifting the chin. Breathe deeply here. One more breath. And then slowly dropping the hips down, coming into Sphinx pose. We want to stack the elbows underneath the shoulders. Palms are going to face down. And make sure the elbow is stacked on the shoulders and the elbows are elongated and the hands are elongated long. So you're at number 11. Palms pressed down. Press the tops of your feet into the mat, and you can have your feet slightly wider if you like. You're going to squeeze your glutes And activating your glutes is going to protect your lower back here. You're going to be drawing the elbow. So if my elbow was moving, I'd be drawing the elbow towards me. So it's kind of an active pull on the mat. Engage into the glutes, press the tops of your feet into the mat so that your legs are engaged. And press your elbows and your hands down into the mat. Open up the collarbones, draw the shoulder blades back and down the body. Breathe deeply. Be mindful of lifting the chin too high. You want to avoid creases in the back of your neck, and you're not looking down. From here, take a breath in. And as you exhale, start to extend into the arms, coming to seal. Go to your degree. If you want to fully extend, you can. You can micro bend, or you can stay where you are. Now again, we're lifting from the chest, squeezing our glutes to protect the lower back so we're not compressing into the lower back. Draw the shoulders away from your ears. And slowly come down. Take your left hand, take it 45 degrees over to the right hand side, and then place your right hand by your right rib cage, rolling onto the left hip, pointing the toes to the back of the room. Staying here, or if you want, feeling into the left side body, extending into the arm, and you should feel a nice deep stretch, nice deep lateral stretch. You can play with it by dumping it into the shoulder a little bit and pressing away, and finding what works for you. And then if your arm is extended, come back down, going onto the other side, rolling onto your stomach first, aligning your elbows, then taking the forearm 45 degrees to the left. Left hand by your left rib cage, roll onto the right hip. So stack the left hip on top. Using your left hand for support, point the toes towards the back of the room, engage into the legs, squeeze the glutes, extend into the arm. So feel a really nice deep stretch on the right side body. And you can lift up off from the shoulder and drop it down. Just see how that feels. Really important to find those deep stretches all across the back line of the body and the torso and the obliques. Come back onto your stomach. Align your forearms. And then come all the way down. Place your hands by your rib cage, zip the legs together, coming to baby cobra. So you want to press the tops of your feet into the mat, engaging into the legs. So you notice how if I engage into the legs, my kneecap starts to lift off. So that's the engagement that you want. And you're going to squeeze into your glutes, activate into your core, and lift up from the torso. Exhale, come down. We'll do this 3 times. So inhale, lift the head and chest. Little to no weight in the arms. Elbows are engaged, so they're by your ribcage, so they're not splaying out. Press the tops of your feet into the mat. Exhale. Final time, inhale. Now I want you to lift your hands off the mat and feel that engagement, so you really feel the lower back muscles working. And exhale, come down. Inhale, coming into full cobra. We're going to extend into the arms. Don't lock out the elbow. Eye of the elbow faces forward. Draw the shoulders away from your ears. So feel that front line of the body opening. Long, deep breaths here. Giving the body time to open, not forcing anything. And exhale, come down. Inhale this time, come up, gaze over the right shoulder. And I want you to draw that left shoulder back. So notice if that left shoulder is following you, you want to draw it back and create the space between the base of the left side of the skull and the shoulders. Come down slowly. Inhale over to the left this time. Press into your hands, engage into your core. Draw the right shoulder back, gaze over the left shoulder. Hold here. Remember to squeeze your glutes, draw the navel in, press the tops of your feet into the mat. Feel the support of the entire bodily chain. Come down. And now one breath, one movement. Inhale up over the right shoulder. Maybe gazing a bit further back. Exhale down. Inhale up left shoulder towards the back of the room. Exhale, come down. Taking the hands behind you now, palms facing down, extend the arms long, zip the legs together, coming into locust pose. Inhale, you're going to lift the head, chest, arms and feet off the mat. So you're finding length, so find the length from the toes to the crown of your head. You're not lifting the chin and creating creases in the back of the neck. Engaging the lower back. Exhale, come down. Take the hands behind you, this time interlacing them behind your back. Press the palms together or stay in that last position. Draw the arms away from you. Draw them towards the back of the room. Inhale, lift everything up. Draw the arms away from your body. Finding the space, hold here. 5, 4, lift a bit higher. 3, 2, 1, and come down. Placing your hands by your rib cage. Tucking the toes, pressing up into tabletop. Spread the knees wide, set your bum back towards child's pose, spread the arms in front of you. Find length in the spine. Pressing up into tabletop, then draw the knees together, tucking the toes and sitting up onto your knees. Working into our back bends, reach the arms up, inhale. Exhale, you're going to keep the torso, the hips facing forward and twist the torso to the right. Open up the arms to 3 o'clock and 9 o'clock. Take the gaze behind you. Inhale to the center. Exhale, reaching to the left side. Inhale to the center. Exhale, twisting to the right. And this time I want you to drop your right hand down towards your right heel. Maybe you reach for it. And lift the left arm up towards the ceiling. You can gaze down towards the ground here. Towards your back foot. So you're reaching up with that left hand, pressing the hips forward. Squeeze the glutes. And reaching the right hand down towards that right heel. Inhale, come back to the center. Reach the right arm up. Realign the spine, exhale, twisting to the left. Take the left hand down, right fingertips come up. Again, pressing the hips forward. So we're not leaning back, we're pressing the hips forward and lifting up through the torso. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, twisting open. Drop the right hand down, and this time I want you to open up your chest towards the ceiling. Press the hips forward, gaze up towards the ceiling. Inhale, come up. Exhale, twisting to the other side. Taking the right hand up and twisting open your torso. So really feel yourself pressing the hips forward, lifting the heart up, reaching the right hand back. Chin is tucked slightly. Nice, reach all the way up, untuck your toes. You're gonna bring the knees together. And we're just gonna counter that back bend. We put a lot of strain on the back just now. So you're gonna externally rotate your shoulders and take your hands onto your heels. Grabbing the heels, we're coming to rabbit. Now we're gonna tuck the chin around the spine. You want the crown of the head to come down to the ground. Tuck the chin around the spine, should feel really good. And then you're gonna lift up your hips, keeping extension in the arm. And just to release the back bends that we've been doing. Should feel really nice. And slowly release, come back down. Planting your hands down on the ground. And coming into plank position. Just going through one chaturanga before we finish. So shifting the weight forward, inhale. Elbows into the ribcage as you exhale. Come halfway down, all the way to your belly. Untuck your toes, pressing into your hands. Coming to upward dog, lifting the legs off the ground. So feel the thighs lifting, press the tops of your feet into the mat. Draw the shoulders away from your ears. Tuck the toes, lift the sit bones, come into downward dog. Drawing the heels down towards the ground. spreading the fingers wide, and then dropping down to your knees. Coming into a seated position at the front of your mat. Taking a deep breath in. Through the mouth, let it go. Thank you so much for following along today. It's just a short little 15-minute practice for you to start working to strengthening your back muscles and releasing the shoulders. Particularly if you're a surfer, this is a great warm-up to do before and a good stretch to do after you've done your surf session. Have a beautiful day. If you like this, please like and subscribe. Take care. Bye.